Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Buddha. Just real quick, before we get into this week's episode, just want to say thank you to people that do listen to our podcast. It does mean a lot to me. I know it means a lot to Sideways. So the first part that you're going to hear is what we record off my phone at a restaurant. The normal place that we record from wasn't available once we first got there, so we had to kind of improvise. So you're going to hear a little bit of difference in sound quality. And then the second part, the first 8 minutes of it, so you're going to hear a really loud noise in the background. That's a fan that was running when we first got there. We had to wait until people left before we turn off the fan. So it's about 8 minutes or so you'll hear that, and then it'll get a little bit quieter. And you'll hear a little bit easier. But again, go to Facebook.com, Zombie Thuggin' Podcasting. We're on Spreaker. We're on iTunes. We're on TuneIn, we're on Double Twist, we're on Google Play, and I know I'm probably forgetting one, but a lot of it on my Facebook page. I have links to everything, so hope you guys enjoy this week's episode. Thanks.
Zombie. Thuggin'. Podcast.
All right, welcome to this week's episode of Zombie Thuggin' Podcast, and my name is Buddha.
Sideways.
Randy's back in this bitch.
Not awake, Randy.
I'll get there.
He'll get there.
He's a night owl.
Yeah.
So,
What do you expect, man? I spent almost 8 hours at the fucking Mississippi Park yesterday.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Riding your bike,
Yeah, I did the whole fucking strip 5.5 times.
damn.
And me, I just suffer from dementia, so
Well, that
I can't tell if I'm asleep or awake, to be honest.
Everything just kind of flows.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have weeks. We just have spurts of day and night. That's it.
Hell, sometimes I think it's
all
still
this-
1994. What are you doing going outside of your Chuck Taylors? Fuck you, man.
I was like, man, last thing I remember listening to Bob. Now we got to listen to Lil Wayne. What the hell's going on here?
It hasn't changed.
I'd rather listen to Bob.
I know, right?
I just, honest God truth.
At least they didn't sing with auto-tune.
Yeah.
At the risk of sounding like a crotchety old man, music sucks nowadays.
Well, you got Taylor Swift.
Fuck her.
Probably can.
No.
Just gotta wait. You just gotta wait your turn.
And
it
if
won't
you do,
take long.
And if you do, you will have a guaranteed song about you.
When you break over there.
What do you call it? 8-bit love or something like that? I was in love with a nerdy boy.
Didn't Avril Lavigne do a song similar to that, like Skater Boy?
I think so.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Another 80s.
And you know what, man? This is kind of dawned in my head anyway. I'm not defending the bitch by any means. When I mentioned this one, the dog on Miley Cyrus for being a whore, and she's been with the same nigga for forever now.
Who, Miley?
Yeah, she's actually married or some shit to some dude, and they've been together. They've been together for a long time.
How long?
A couple years at
A
least.
couple years now.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Taylor Swift's been with 13 niggas. She's America's sweetheart.
Taylor
and all her
Swift.
songs are about breaking up.
Taylor Swift's like that number thing. You take a number,
Pretty much,
you wait,
man.
and she goes, ding, your number 42, now serving.
I think I'm on the
Now
list
serving.
next, man. Exactly.
Now serving. So what's the long term here? There ain't no long term.
You know she looks like fucking roast beef down there. Never, ever we get it back together.
No.
Solid curly fries.
Oh, we have the meat.
I'm thinking Arby's.
I was just thinking that. I was like, Arby's tried to get him to be her sponsor, but nope.
Am I the only one that's annoyed by the new like Arby's commercials? Because
I haven't.
Oh god, they're fucking terrible.
I haven't seen them.
I don't think I've seen him either.
Don't.
No?
Well, you know, I'm forced to watch TV, so I hate TV. I like watching what I want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America.
Like I'm actually, like I think there's like a week and a half going into SummerSlam. I'm actually like legitimately excited for it.
Yeah. Anyone on the card here?
Well, like there's tons of matches that are on SummerSlam. I mean, obviously you got your, the one that they're marketing, Lesnar versus Orton. This is the first. To the WWE, this is the first time they've ever been in the ring together. But you know how most of that goes. I mean, that doesn't even go. They're like, oh, you guys probably worked like tons of times in the Independents, but
Yeah.
but this is the first time in WWE.
We can market it to.
for a decade and a half in
you
the
know
making.
what? But I could have sworn they wrestled in WWE at least once or twice.
I don't
Like at
remember.
least in tag matches or something. Like against
Well, I'm
each
talking
other.
like working again. You know,
One-on-one.
yeah, the one-on-one kind of
Yeah.
thing. Well, then the AJ, I'm actually legitimately like excited for AJ and Cena.
You think they're gonna let Cena lose?
You know what? Like, see, I just recently started getting back into wrestling.
Yeah.
And it looks like Cena's finally, they're having Cena finally push other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, going into like the Battleground, the last pay-per-view, they he was tagging up. He did a 6-man tag match with Enzo Amore and Big Cass, which is like one of the big tag teams that came from NXT. And like they were already like such a big commodity before they even hit the E. But now they had like Cena, pushing them with them because I think they went up against AJ in the club or the Bullet. Well, that's what they called it in the E, but they can't call it the Bullet Club. I don't know why.
It's
But
probably copyrighted.
well, I mean, yeah, they got the Young Bucks and like 2 other dudes still doing the Bullet Club gimmick. I mean, most of the original members of the Bullet Club are all in the E now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But,
no, but I'm just talking about the name. It's probably copyrighted.
Yeah. New Japan
Well,
owns
it's
it.
either that or maybe they just don't want Vince to get the name. Kind of like the same thing with
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, Cena's like pushing a lot of people, and he's actually been kind of like doing this whole pushing with AJ since he's been in the
You know, man, but I don't follow it too much anyway. And
yeah. Well, I don't
And,
blame you. I mean, there are some matches that are kind of like
Why?
what the fuck, you know?
Why?
But
well, no, what I was gonna say about Cena anyway, because I mean, like, by the time Cena started getting into the E and stuff like that, it's roughly about the time I like started slowly pulling away.
yeah,
Cena, even later on when he started to get more popular and stuff, like Cena never really seemed like the type that would be. I mean, I've had, I've dogged Cena anyway.
We all have.
Yeah, we all have.
yeah,
But
we're
I mean,
all
like,
guilty of it.
But what's it called? His attitude-wise, he's just never really rubbed me to be one of those guys that wouldn't help push other talents and stuff like that, or like subside anybody else. I mean, like
He
I just
really-
feel like
yeah.
more like the company has done that with Cena.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
Cena himself.
Well, he's basically the new Hogan.
Yeah,
You know, if you really look at it, I mean, you have in the 80s you had Hogan.
yeah,
In the 90s you had The Rock.
right,
And then in the 2000s you had Cena.
yeah,
I mean, even right now, even going into the teens, you got Cena.
yeah,
Because I mean, nobody else can really can be the face. I mean, of the company. I mean, yeah, you got like a lot of raw talent coming in, especially
Right.
with them, keeping it segregated between WWE and NXT. Because
Didn't they do the brand split finally too?
yeah, they did another brand
Yeah.
split, so now it's like the whole back to the Raw versus SmackDown kind of
Right.
thing. But the thing is, like Triple H is really like he's actually got a lot of stuff invested into NXT.
Yeah,
Like he actually spends a majority of his time down at the NXT
that's what's up.
development, he's the one that's like pulling guys like he was the one that wanted AJ. He's the one that wanted like Finn Balor.
The one he really wanted was Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
Because Vince did not want Samoa Joe whatsoever because he didn't
I'm
think
not-
the body size.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not shocked in that one.
But like
Yeah.
Vince is
Trips,
still
Trips
stuck.
like went to him and said, "No, this guy, trust me."
Yeah, Vince is still stuck on the whole
money
idea
guy.
of like
Say what you
wrestlers
want.
have to be all big and muscly and
Yeah.
Say what
live
you
larger
want.
than life.
Say what you want about Triple H, but I honestly think that since Triple H has actually, has actually like stepped away from like actually working to like help running the company, I feel that like the E's gotten a lot better.
Yeah,
It really has. I mean, it's just that Triple H knows his shit.
yeah.
Even his matches when he does come back are a lot better, I think.
Well, I mean, he still keeps himself in ring
Yeah.
ready. I mean, just in case if anybody wants to do anything. But yeah, I mean, Triple H is investing a lot of time in the NXT,
Yeah.
and he's pushing the right people, and he's having the other one, the big names from NXT be called up to the main brand, like Raw and SmackDown. But another match was on the card was. No, but we'll go back to the Cena thing though. But I honestly think they might put AJ over.
Yeah, because I know Cena might be leaving soon anyways to go film another season of that new show he's got going on.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think that it would be good for them to push, because I mean, AJ's got a lot of heat. AJ's got that crowd hating him, and ever since when Enzo made that soccer mom hair joke, that's been such a pop with the crowd. It's like it was a pretty cool promo,
Yeah.
but like,
Well, who's the heel on SmackDown anyways?
Bob Marley.
Well, of course.
the heels, like I think most of the heels consist of like
You got AJ.
you got AJ.
Coco Chanel.
I guess Bray, but they've done
Yeah,
nothing
Bray.
with Bray.
Well, they have been doing stuff with Bray a little bit. I mean, but the thing is, I mean, I heard that he was like hurt again.
A little bit, yeah.
So,
they got-
Eric, you got Eric Rowan, which that's basically like 2 out of the 3 members of the Wyatt family.
Coco Chanel, Celine Dion. Saddam Hussein.
Oh, he's the number one heel.
Oh, the number one heel is Osama bin Laden's ghost,
Oh
or
God.
the zombie body, the zombie of Osama bin Laden. It just comes out starts bleeding,
Yeah.
and chewing on the Koran.
Him and Saddam Hussein got the tag team going.
They are the fucking Twin Towers. They're the Twin Towers.
Oh,
Too
damn.
soon. Woo! It's like, ooh, man, that one's a little racy there, Randy. What
There
the hell
goes
are you
all of our
doing?
listeners.
There goes our listeners from New York, at least.
You
I don't know
talked
if we have
about
any of those.
9/11. I'm sorry to be that guy, but it's been 13 years. Get the fuck over it. I'm sorry. I mean, it sucks, but get over it. Please, just get over it. But yeah, but I think they're gonna have they're gonna start pushing AJ more. Next match I'm looking forward to is the Seth Rollins and the Finn Balor match.
Yeah, that one I'm really looking forward to.
They're building it up pretty good.
I think they're gonna let Seth win that one though.
Yeah, I honestly think they will, because I mean, somebody was saying that they feel that like Finn's getting pushed too quick.
Oh hell no. I don't see that.
I don't think I really don't think that either, because he spent at least a year and a half in NXT.
Oh yeah.
Building himself up, and if you compare, I mean, the NXT shows are a lot smaller, and it's kind of like stationed like the old TNA.
Yeah.
But like when every time Finn hit the freaking stage, man, the whole crowd lit up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, same thing. I'm actually kind of like disappointed that they put and nothing against Nia Jax. I really wish they would have
Everything against Nia Jax.
I really,
That bitch.
I really wish they would have.
Please.
I really wish they would have They would have put Bayley on the SmackDown roster versus Nia Jax, because it seemed like Nia Jax just kind of like appeared out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
I see what they're trying to do with her being like a Samoan and stuff.
Oh, she's related to The Rock.
Yeah, but
That helps.
Yeah, but I mean, you compare her, because I mean, you compare the crowd reaction to her versus Bayley. Yeah, everyone, you hear boos, but you don't hear that like all out hatred that you want in a good heel. Whether it's Bayley, the minute you see her name pop up, everyone fucking just jumps out their seat, and everyone loves Bayley.
Oh yeah.
I love Bailey in my coffee.
See what you did there.
Because I'm an alcoholic.
But there are another match they're going to do is the